15 movie soundtracks that totally shaped Gen X. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's go back. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gen X Unfiltered, the podcast.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Steve, Eric, Heidi Ho, neighbors.
Oh, God.
God, you can't steal from Tim Allen.
That was awful.
That was the
That's
shit
a
back then,
home
okay?
improvement reference?
That was
Okay.
the shit back then, okay?
You can't steal from Earl Hindman.
No, that was terrible. Try again next week.
Okay, I'll try again. But how are you guys doing today?
Doing all right, thanks.
Fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
All the better of you asking. Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to this week's podcast.
I
I think it's going to be a fun one.
Is it?
Soundtracks? Yeah.
I just don't think I'm going to know a lot. That's all.
I had some movie soundtracks. I used to love movie soundtracks because, like, back in the day, like, if you didn't have a greatest hits album, or before, like, what are they called? Like, those compilation discs that came out with, like, Much Music ones.
Yeah,
That was hard, wasn't it?
It was. Soundtracks were like the next best thing, right?
Well, that was always a good way. You know, you get a good mix of songs and stuff like that. A good movie. You couldn't beat a good movie soundtrack.
Eric, you should have got an energy drink to wake that little hamster up.
My hamster's spinning, but I had some pretty embarrassing soundtracks, but let's get into it.
All right. So, in no particular order, here are some of the best movie soundtracks that shaped our generation, according to the Google article we pulled
Curious to see,
from.
because it's Gen X, so we're going back to, like, I don't know. Curious how far back we're going.
So number 1 is Saturday Night Fever. It may have been the best music of our parents' parties, but this 1977 album made the Bee Gees a part of our childhood. I mean, a little bit old for us.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that was
like,
a massive album.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Is that
can't
the-
hear, Stay
Alive.
Alive. Yeah.
Oh, that's what
the Bee Gees.
That's
Yeah,
what you do CPR to, but apparently that changed.
That's right. I saw it. I remember that was all from The Office. Yeah.
Staying alive, staying alive.
But yeah, the Bee
It
Gees,
no
worked.
man.
Clarice.
Yeah. The Bee Gees, man, they were massive.
They were totally massive. It was a massive like movie and soundtrack.
I think there's one of them still alive, maybe.
Don't know.
I don't know, to be honest.
Is it all boys?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a little before our time. But that
The
was like
Gibb
full
brothers.
disco era.
I think I'm getting confused with Bee Gees and ABBA.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
no, totally. Yeah, the Bee Gees were the three brothers.
What does ABBA sing?
They're like Dancing Queen.
Oh, dancing.
Waterloo.
So kind of the same kind of vibe.
Well, I mean, the same time
Very
frame
light
and stuff
poppy
like that.
dancing
but
music, yeah.
The Bee Gees, it was the three brothers from Australia, I think they were.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember my parents bopping out to the Bee Gees very often. But
Really?
The brothers Gibb,
Yeah.
Andy.
Eric, I feel
No,
like
Andy was
you're...
the fourth brother, right? He was wasn't he the?
He was in there.
He was the other one. Wasn't he on his own? I think.
Oh, okay. There was a solo brother.
It was it was Barry, Robin, and Maurice. I think were the three of them.
Okay.
Eric, I feel like your dad was a big Saturday Night Fever kind of guy.
Maybe I don't know. He is an ABBA guy.
Oh, see?
yeah.
Oh, I love
he,
that.
Really?
He had ABBA Gold. He used to play that CD all the time.
What was his song?
I think he liked Waterloo a lot. He was a big history buff, so I think he liked the fact that it was about Napoleon.
Did you like Rasputin by Boney M?
I should ask him, Dad, what are your thoughts on Rasputin?
He'd probably blow his mind if you never heard it.
Russia's Greatest Love Machine.
Like, you've heard the song, no? Why?
All right, let's go on. It's going down a dark path that I don't want to think about weird things about Eric's dad.
You brought it up.
Okay, number 2. This one has some great tunes on it. Top Gun. Everyone,
Oh, man.
everyone should have someone sing "You've Lost That Love and Feeling" on their knees at some point. I'm still waiting. And "Take My Breath Away" may have been
Take
the
My Breath
wedding
Away,
song
yeah.
of 1987.
The Berlin song.
Oh, yeah, that
Take
song
my
was
breath
huge.
away.
Massive
Was that
hits.
the like lovemaking scene?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
That's where
yeah.
Tommy-
He shows up on his motorcycle.
Tom and Kelly McGillis got it
Yeah.
on.
That's right.
I remember watching this when I was younger, and that was always like it was like
Close your eyes.
my
Yeah.
parents' friends. We'd watch it at their house, and like they'd be like, "Don't watch that part." It's
Yeah,
probably really cheesy now.
I remember watching Hot Shots with my parents.
That was the best.
They, like, her station show's got the headlights and stuff.
Oh my
He
gosh.
comes like an egg on her stomach and
We're
stuff.
talking about Top Gun.
I know.
Oh man, this is an awesome parody.
Oh, Top Gun, man. And R.I.P. Val Kilmer, eh? I was
Yeah.
sad. He just passed away like last week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
What's
sad.
"You've Lost That Love and Feeling"?
That's the
Everly
not
Brothers.
The, Ever, is
How
it
does
the,
it
not
go,
the Everly
though?
Brothers, the Righteous
Righteous
Brothers.
Brothers. You've lost that love and feeling.
Whoa,
that love and
feeling.
Yeah,
Because Tom Cruise and
Goose.
Anthony Edwards, Goose singing at the bar.
Yeah, they serenade Kelly McGillis
Yeah.
at the bar.
That's like a famous scene, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Kenny Loggins was really good on that that album too.
What
yeah,
did he
Danger
sing?
Zone. Yeah,
Danger
Ooh,
Zone.
Yeah.
Highway to the danger
that
zone.
was a great
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
Sorry, this whole podcast is us singing really badly.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have not seen the new Top
No,
Gun.
I haven't
I didn't
either.
see Maverick.
Oh, I saw it.
I have to. I think it's on like Netflix.
I
I gotta
kinda
watch it.
I saw it
wanna-
on Prime, I think.
It's on somewhere
Yeah.
like that.
I feel
yeah.
like I have to watch the old one again first because I haven't seen that movie since like,
Oh,
in 30 years.
Yeah, I haven't
probably.
watched Top Gun in forever. It's been such a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Wasn't there this weird like, well, okay, I don't know 100%, but what's the girl's name? Kelly McGillis.
Yeah,
Like, according to beauty standards of Hollywood, she let herself go as she got older. Still think she's beautiful, but you know what I mean? Beauty standards.
Yeah.
She gained some weight, whatever.
She
But
kind of aged like a normal.
yeah, she aged
Yeah,
like a
she's
normal
normal
human
person.
being.
How
Yeah.
dare she?
Right?
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying what like all the chatter was, but she wasn't. Was she in the second one?
No.
Like, no,
No,
they
she wasn't.
iced her out.
They iced her out.
And
Iceman iced her out.
And I think it's because she wasn't like,
Yeah, they brought in Jennifer Connelly. Is that her name?
oh, that's
Instead?
a bitch move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
at
the,
least,
Really?
as the new love interest.
at least bring her back with Tom Skerritt. Is Tom Skerritt still alive?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
he in
Picket
it?
fences.
I don't think
That was a
he's-
great show.
Fences.
Okay, but wait, I have a question before I forget. So, did the new girl come in as Tom Cruise's love interest in the new movie?
See,
Oh, bitch, please. So, a younger girl, too.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Hollywood, I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was not kind to Kelly McGillis, that movie, I'll say. The
That's-
fact the fact that they didn't make mention of her at all, really. Considering she was a huge part of the first movie.
Yeah.
And
like
I'm
this, yeah.
sorry, but Tom Cruise, you ain't all that now either. You're a weirdo wackadoo, and you've had a little bit too much.
he's
Yeah. So,
he's fighting the aging. Yeah.
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 So, excuse me, was he an executive producer of that? Probably.
Oh,
I don't know if we, I don't know the
I'm
credits. I'm
angry.
sorry.
Probably. Yeah.
You know what, Kelly McGillis, you're better off without it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, getting people aging in Hollywood, especially women, they
Bullshit.
get the short end of the stick. Sadly.
Oof. Okay. How about the next soundtrack?
Well, it's angering. Like old men like Tom Cruise or like who look like raggedy,
Even
wrinkled
Tom
old.
Skerritt with his
Yeah.
silver
Poor Tom
fox
Skerritt.
hair back in the
With-
first
What about
one.
Michael Ironside?
Oh, he was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying.
What a name.
No,
Ironside.
I'm just saying, like these men get all wrinkly
No,
and their
that's what I'm
face
saying.
falls
Like,
down, and
look
like
at like Clint Eastwood looks like a crypt keeper. He's so old.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he's
He's
still,
still
in movies.
making movies.
Yeah.
But
bullshit.
yeah, no, I mean it's a super double standard for men.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Anyway, before I get more angry, now I'm just even angry now that I know that she was brought in as Tom Cruise's love interest and she was young. Whatever.
Oof.
Okay.
All right, what's soundtrack number 3?
Breakfast Club. If you don't know the words to Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds, and can you really call yourself Gen X?
That
Don't
Song
you
and that-
Iconic song.
the
forget
fist,
about
Yeah.
me.
like
Brings back all the images of that movie and
Yeah.
stuff. Instantly think of what's his name with his fist up at the end of the movie.
We did a
Yeah.
whole podcast on Breakfast
Yeah.
Club, so
check it out. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did this. Was the 40th anniversary of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought myself. Boop.
I'm trying to think what other song. Like I'm just trying to think of the movie and the soundtrack. Like,
Well, obviously that was the biggest song.
but that
in
was
it.
like the big. Yeah, don't you forget it. That's a great song.
What
I
song
mean,
did
Yeah.
they do their little
They also
dance to?
they
The dance in the library. What song was that?
I know.
like
I'm
it was-
trying to think what song that was to. And I was
I
going to
feel
bug
like it
me.
was like a popular song.
It started off with a David Bowie song.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Google.
Oh,
Google.
that's right.
Google.
I got my laptop here.
Because I feel like it was a song that was like a known song.
In the dance scene?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was.
Oh, Eric's gonna. Well, then what was it?
I don't remember.
Well, then how do you know if it was or
I
wasn't?
feel like it was very much just like a song
they made for the movie.
made for the movie, yeah.
Oh, here we go. What is the song of the dance? It's "We Are Not Alone" by Carla DeVito.
I was wrong.
Yeah, you were.
So satisfying. You're so satisfied saying
Because
that.
Eric was so convinced. You always know when Eric thinks he's really convinced is because he kind of won't say anything, but then he'll just wait. But like he has that look where he's like, no, right, Steve?
Oh yeah.
See, Eric has tells. He's not very sly with his like,
Ugh. What can I say?
I'm just saying.
I'm an easy read.
Don't play poker.
No, I can't. Are your cards good?
Yes, they're great. Oh wow, those are bad screen caps. All right, next one. I never watched this movie. I don't know. I feel like I need to though. The Big Chill.
Oh, that was very much a movie like if you're a baby boomer, I think. That was
Yeah.
like your
The
movie.
characters were baby boomers, but the soundtrack translated Motown for us Gen Xers. I don't even know what that means. What songs were in it?
It was a lot of like 60s Motown songs.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Pass.
Nah, pass. Okay.
I never seen the movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was basically like a bunch of former hippies who are now young professional adults with families, and they all reunite.
Who's in it?
Kevin Kline is in it.
I feel like I know.
Glenn Close is in it.
Glenn Close, yeah.
Okay, I feel like I know.
So yeah, here I've got I just called up here the Big Chill. It's got I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye.
Oh.
The Tracks of My Tears. My Girl by The Temptations.
Oh, yeah,
Joy to the World by Three Dog Night.
Okay, I know those songs.
Ain't Too Proud to Beg by The Temptations. A Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum.
That's a great song. I love that song.
So it's, but I don't think I've ever seen the Big Chill, but I definitely remember that like they go to like a summer house or something or
basically
other.
like Kevin Costner is their friend who dies and never is not in the movie.
That tells you how small of a movie. If you're killing off Kevin Costner.
And here's the thing: he's not actually in the movie aside from like his portrait.
Shut up.
That's it. His scenes were cut out of the movie.
Oh, but he was originally supposed to be in the movie.
He was supposed to be in the movie, yeah.
Okay.
But his scenes were cut out.
Oh, Kevin Costner got chopped on the editing room floor.
Out of the chopping block.
Now he's got Yellowstone money, so he doesn't care.
All these friends were their friends in college. They'll reunite for his funeral at one of their friends' house.
Yeah.
And it ends up becoming more of like they have dinner and reminisce, and it becomes a trip down memory lane.
I feel like we need to watch that and maybe do a podcast about it.
We could, yeah. I've never seen it.
I'm just gonna say one thing right now because you were talking about how they're all reminiscing and whatever. And obviously, how old are they supposed to be? Like the 30s or 40s?
Probably was like their mid-30s.
Yeah.
Mid-30s. So very recently, I think we all kind of hit this age or this stage, but very recently I've been very much starting to think of the whole like, I don't know, just reminiscing about like, you know,
how much time I have left.
Well, not even just me specifically, but more just thinking about like, you know, like parents or like people in our lives who are older and like, you know, stuff like that. And you're just kind of like, oh, you know, when I'm kind of, let's be real, we all have these feelings. It's okay. When, you know, your mom or dad calls you and says, hey, can you come over? And you're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is leave my house and go visit them.
Yeah.
But like, I've just been having these like thoughts of like, but what if that was the, I'm not trying to be depressing, but I've just been having these more like thoughts or like, you know what? I should
you realize
text my
sometimes
mom.
like those moments, you know, they might not always be there, right? You're realizing that.
And I'm also realizing too, like those moments might be annoying for me. Again, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it means to our parents because think of our parents at their age and what they're thinking about their life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No,
like, it's weird.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Because
I
I feel like I want to cry and I'm not crying. Okay.
No. Chill.
Yeah, chill.
I'm guessing it's about dying.
But I kind of want to watch that movie now.
The ultimate chill.
Put them on ice.
That's right.
Okay. Next.
All right, next up.
I've never even heard of this movie. Gross Point Blank.
Oh, that's
that was
the movie came out.
Had,
hold on.
John Cusack in it.
Hold on. Let me just. The movie came out in 1997, but Joe Strummer collected iconic independent bands from the 80s for this throwback soundtrack. I don't know what.
He was like a hitman, wasn't
he? He was a hitman, yeah.
Goes to his high school reunion or something, right?
Exactly.
This article isn't good at actually giving a lot of examples of some of the songs.
That's where we got our friend Steve and his Google machine here.
Is it a romance movie?
Kind of.
Ooh, I might like it then.
Sorry?
Would I like it?
I think it's like a dark comedy.
Yeah. Blister in the Sun, Under Pressure, We Care a Lot, Faith No More, The Clash, Violent Femmes.
All right. Okay. What year was this movie?
The Clash, Johnny Nash, The Specials.
What year was
Rudy,
it? Oh, 1997. So this wasn't a super old movie. Okay.
Mirror the Bathroom by The Beat. The Jam.
Can we go to the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, how about Let My Love Open the Door? I love this
that's an awesome song.
Pete Townsend solo work.
Sorry.
You can sing. Go ahead.
I'm done. That was my best right there.
Okay.
I had to give.
All right, number 6.
Yep.
Oh, are we still talking about Gross Point Blank?
No, we're done now.
Oh, number 6, Cocktail. I was never allowed to watch this movie.
Oh, Cocktail.
This soundtrack was the backdrop to the summer of 1988. We all just wanted to be like Bobby McFerrin and be happy.
Tom Cruise is too on this list, Mr.
And
Cruise.
Kokomo was on that. Kokomo, right?
That was like the Beach Boys' big comeback in the 80s.
But I forgot. I totally forgot that Bob McFerrin was on that.
Yeah,
Don't Wanna Be Happy.
That song was massive.
Yeah.
The music video with Robin Williams in it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Way down in Kokomo.
I was like, come on, people, sing with me.
And John Stamos playing the bongos.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a Beach Boy. He was like an honorary member of the band.
I remember on Full House they were always
That's
on.
why they were there, because he was part of them.
Weird.
He forced them to do it.
I was never.
Uncle Jesse says you're on the show.
I
Jesse
was
and the Rippers.
Never allowed to watch Cocktail. I remember back in 1988.
No, I remember seeing it.
But my mom And I think at the time it was our sister-in-law. They were gonna watch it, and I had to go to bed.
Because they didn't want you ruining
Was
it.
there like sex scenes in it?
Well, probably. It's Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Was
such
it
a
Elizabeth Shue? Was she in it too?
Elizabeth Shue was the love interest.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember who was it Brian Brown? Is that the guy?
Yeah.
The other bartender, like the Irish or Australian guy?
He was an FX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like the other bartender. He was like the
He
sort of brought Tom Cruise in and showed him the ways and how to flip the bottles. And
he was the grizzled veteran of the bartender
that's
world.
right. I remember. So you know, something I always remember from Cocktail is Hippie Shake.
Ah,
Remember that? They
It
were
was,
going crazy to
yeah,
Hippie Shake.
hippie shake.
Man, I want to be a bartender
I
right now.
feel like I need to.
Cocktails and dreams.
I feel like I need to watch that movie.
It wasn't that great movie from what I remember, but
Well,
it probably
I
worth a
would be
watch.
curious to see it because it's
Yeah.
mean, it's
Who does have as
Probably
well as
cheesy,
age? But
but yeah.
yeah.
Number 7, Reality Bites, the 90s film about slackers, also gave us a soundtrack with some of the 90s biggest stars. U2, Crowded House, Lenny Kravitz, Peter Frampton thrown in, and don't forget, Lisa Loeb.
I was going to say that was
Lisa-
Lisa,
yeah,
the Lisa
that-
Loeb's
Was
big
that her?
debut.
Was that her Stay song?
Stay song? Yeah.
You
that song was,
stay.
and it was no, who was it? Who was directed that video? Was it Ethan Hawke? Or
Yeah.
some other-
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I remember, I think I watched, I don't really remember what it's about, but I think I watched it way
Yeah,
back.
I haven't. I've definitely watched Reality Bites. Remember, but oh god, I don't think I've
Yeah.
seen it since.
Really quickly,
like
what
the
was it
90s.
about?
It's about chasing your dreams and not selling out.
Yeah, it's a
So
bunch of it's like a bunch
basically,
of friends living together and stuff, right?
Yeah. Winona Ryder, she just graduated like from film school
Mhm.
and she's trying to stay true to herself. She likes doing documentary films and stuff, but she ends up falling for Ben Stiller, who's an MTV type.
That's right. He's
Oh,
like a, he's like
yes.
a, yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, come my path and I got money for you to make this stuff, or go the Ethan Hawke path and follow your heart. So who does
Always
she choose,
follow
Ben
your
Stiller
heart.
or Ethan Hawke?
I feel like she chooses Ben Stiller, then goes back to Ethan Hawke.
Have you watched this movie?
No,
Spoiler, Spoiler alert.
Plot
that what
twist.
it
She
is?
chooses neither.
Pretty much.
She goes to Janine Garofalo.
Oh, awesome twist.
I just like the song "Stay." You stay.
That
Remember
song
Yeah.
was huge.
that video used to be on the Chum FM. Yes, we're in Canada. The Chum FM countdown, and that video I just remember being very like. Because she was like just walking around like this like room
her
or
apartment,
apartment,
yeah.
but she was just it was very like she was just always moving around and
Yeah,
flailing.
yeah.
and-
Yeah.
No, that song
Angry
was
at the
huge though.
camera.
That movie was huge too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, number 8. Pretty in Pink / Some Kind of Wonderful. I don't know what that means. John
Those
Hughes.
are two John Hughes.
Yeah,
John
those
Hughes
are
movies.
two.
John
yeah.
Hughes had a thing for New Wave, and we can thank him for the gloomy hours spent in our rooms listening to OMDs, If You Leave, The Smiths, and Echo and the Bunnymen. I've literally never heard of those words.
You know Echo and the Bunnymen?
Or,
No.
or the Smiths.
The
Can somebody
Smiths?
sing a song?
The
Like I
Smith-
literally don't know.
The Smiths is
How soon is now?
yeah, the
Yeah.
Morrissey.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
I don't think I've seen Pretty in Pink.
I can't really sing. You can't really sing How Soon Is Now. Like that's
Yeah, so that meow. The weird song.
That's true. The guitar makes it really weird.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the,
there's song. I don't even know the words to
That's
it.
our new
I am
soundbite.
human and
Yeah.
I need to be loved.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else does.
Nope.
Meow.
Next.
We are not doing it justice at
No.
all. There's a whole bunch of Morrissey fans like, God damn, that man is he is one of those weird guys that there's people that like
Love him.
love
Yeah.
him. Like
Who?
he's
Yeah.
Morrissey.
Oh.
Like there's people that like Slayer fans, like they are super into Morrissey.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
No, me neither. But
Clearly
yeah.
not. Yeah.
But he does have like this die-hard following.
All right, number 9. Footloose. Admit it, you had something for Let's Hear It for the Boy, and your toes start tapping to Kenny Loggins' title track whenever you hear it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
there's
Let's
some
hear it
bangers
for
on
the
that one.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the boy.
Boy.
Let's hear it for my man.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a Footloose fan.
Yeah.
The
Footloose, I
song.
mean that song, yeah.
Look, back in the day when I used to frequent the little bars. I'm not cool. But I'm just saying, and that banger would come on.
Oh yeah, people get up and go
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, I was like, Footloose.
I remember
yeah.
seeing a
You gotta get off your ass for
oh
Footloose.
yeah, well, I remember seeing
Yeah.
a clip of Kevin Bacon. I think he was on like Jimmy Fallon or
Yeah.
something. He was talking about how he hate.
Oh,
hate-
yeah.
Hates that song.
Well, not that. But he's like, you go to a wedding and like, sure,
Oh,
not,
boy.
but he's like, and everyone could, like
Wants
circle
to
around
dance.
him, being like, "Come on, Kevin."
Okay, but here's
It's
the
your
thing.
song, let's
It's
do
not
it.
even really a dance. He's just sporadically moving his like feet and legs. Like that's all he's really doing. It's just like erratic feet moving.
There's
How dare
it's a
you?
dance.
How
Well, he's
dare
like,
you, madame?
Footloose,
They do like a whole thing, yeah.
Footloose. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's all I do when I dance to the song.
Remember they did a remake of it?
Yeah.
It was
It
Jennifer.
That was like
no,
2010-ish?
it was
Uh,
Juliana Hough.
Yeah.
That's who it was. I was gonna say I couldn't remember her name.
Yeah.
That girl from Was she on like Dance with the Stars or
Yeah.
something or
Yeah,
other?
Yeah,
she
one of those
was
dancing TV shows.
She was a dancing girl.
Yeah.
That
And her
sounds
brother,
wrong.
was her brother in it too, Derek Hoff?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I forgot those two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he? I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Remember who was in
I
it. That
literally
guy
don't.
was it Miles Teller?
You could
I remember
Google
he
it.
was in it.
Miles Teller. I just saw this whole TikTok.
He's like
hold
he's
on,
becoming
hold
like
on,
a
hold
huge
on.
star.
There's a guy I just saw this whole thing on TikTok where he was in a bar in Toronto recently, just like serving drinks.
Yeah,
Who is he?
He put out his own line of alcohol.
He's hot. How old is he?
He's in Maverick.
I don't know who we're talking
He was in the
about.
Top Gun.
Oh, he's that
remake.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't even know who he
Oh.
is.
He was in
but-
Whiplash
He's
and
Goose's
stuff.
kid.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Like I don't know the name Miles Teller, but it was all over
I
my
love
TikTok
Whiplash.
feed.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, he's in a ton of movies.
I don't know.
I don't know his name,
But
but
anyway,
yeah.
He played the Chris Penn character.
That's
in
right. The goofy guy that can't dance.
Yeah.
But anyway, everybody was like, "Oh my god, Miles!" And I'm like, huh? But he was cute.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
is
but
he
he's
like
Whiplash.
young?
No,
He's
no.
probably
he's probably
like 40.
I was gonna
Okay.
say he's younger than us, but probably not by a whole
So
lot.
it's
Yeah.
not creepy to say he's hot.
No.
No.
Okay.
I think
But
I
yeah,
think
no,
you're
he
safe
just
there.
launched some like I saw it's like a Finnish. It's called Finnish gin or something like that. It's
I don't know.
but apparently it's brewed in Canada though.
Well, no,
Oh.
that's why there was
Yeah.
this whole thing, and he was in the bar serving drinks.
he
Now
was
it
down at
makes
the LCBO in
sense.
Toronto, like selling, like hawking it. Yeah,
Jeez.
Okay. Anyway, next.
do a drum fill, buddy.
Number 10, Flashdance. It wasn't just the off-the-shoulder sweatshirt that makes this 1983 film iconic. The soundtrack sold over 20 million copies worldwide and was required at every school dance in the 1980s.
I haven't ever seen
yeah.
this one. I've really
What
lived.
song is
My
that?
mom had
Just a small town girl on a Saturday night.
Oh.
Maniac.
Yeah.
Your mom?
Maniac.
Your mom liked that song?
She had the soundtrack. Oh yeah.
Really?
Did your mom ever do the whole on the chair with the bucket of water?
My dad did actually. It was really weird.
Okay.
Really weird household I
Steve,
grew up in.
knowing that obviously we know Eric's mom, can you picture her jamming out
No.
to that?
She used to put that on when she would like do housework.
Really?
Yeah. And then, oh my
I
god.
thought your mom dancing
Oh
on the
my
kitchen.
god. No.
What?
I had this little Fisher Price tape recorder.
Oh god, like the big plastic white one or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
I had a gray one. I had a brown one.
Yeah, you could actually like had a little microphone. You could like record
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I used to just like record shit in the house and stuff. And oh my god, I actually got this clip where my mom got the record the soundtrack playing, and my younger brother's just jumping around, and I guess he makes the record skip, and he scratches the record, and my mom loses her shit.
She was
She's
listening.
she's like, damn, she got so mad, and I had this all on tape, and I found it a couple years ago. I was like,
Oh my god,
god,
do you still have it?
yeah.
Oh, too bad you didn't have. We could clip it in right now. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
I have some. I need
That'd
some
be
tape.
awesome.
Yeah.
My dad had tapes of me. I'm like 2
Yeah,
talking on it.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I need to keep that. Get it
Oh
put
my
onto
God.
like a CD or something.
Yeah.
Like
That's
something
funny.
to-
I just cannot picture Eric's mom.
No,
jamming
yeah,
out to
that's
that at
hilarious,
all.
yeah.
No, she was so mad that record got scratched because
maybe
she
she
loved that
could, maybe she
record.
could relate to it.
Maybe.
But did she not like have the
'Cause it was a-
tape?
Sorry?
She had the record, not the tape.
Yeah, well, my parents had records, yeah.
Back then, yeah,
okay.
tapes were.
Tapes were new age
Yeah.
still.
Oh, all right.
I don't think we
Anyway.
had a tape player until like 85 or 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Number 11, Fame. Who didn't want to sing The Body Electric at graduation? I don't know that.
Fame. That was like the
Fame.
kids were like they're like high school students
Oh,
that
I
were
never
like
seen
went to
it.
like a Fame was like a
It was like an art
like
school
an
in New
art
York.
school, yeah.
Oh.
Fame, I want to live
Live
forever.
forever. I know that
I'm going to
song.
learn how to fly.
Hi.
Hi.
I remember seeing Fame. Didn't they have like a spin off like a TV show kind of
Yeah,
like
it did.
yeah. God damn, that's a movie I think I've seen once in my entire life.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing.
But definitely the Fame song. I think
Yeah.
I don't know who sang that.
All right, number 12.
All right.
Singles. Cameron Crowe makes a mixtape like no other, and the soundtrack from Singles was like a love letter from the Seattle grunge region, minus Nirvana.
Yeah,
I remember
was,
the movie coming out, but I don't remember
No.
much about it. I think it was
Was it? I feel like the 80s were very much about these like
that was 90s.
okay, the 80s, 90s were very much about these ensemble casts of like people. Like all
Yeah.
these movies had like group of friends or like a group of whatever.
yeah, I think they get like, groups of people and
Well, a
Stuff
lot of them were
happens.
about like
Yeah.
the I think like people kind of coming of age, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know that like
That next
like
step.
that time when you're like at a university or college and like just starting
What's
to enter the
next?
working world, and it's like that weird like
Look, people,
Yeah.
which
if you're
path am I going
if
down?
you're
And, like your
listening-
friends are kind of changing.
if you're
and-
listening out there and you think you know where you want to be, in 20 years you'll regret it. So just don't worry about it.
Such a ray of hope.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, but yeah,
Kidding,
no,
kidding.
Yeah.
Look, regrets are normal. You just move on and you just do different things.
Well, I think everyone thinks you realize you have nothing figured out. I think that's the biggest thing.
Enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the destination.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, and that's
Yeah.
exactly it. Is
Because I don't think you ever reach your destination. I think it's a pretty boring thought to think that we ever hit the destination we're supposed to be at. I feel like as long as we're living on this planet, there's still a journey.
no, oh yeah, you're always going somewhere. And yeah,
My destination is the Bermuda Triangle. Wrong podcast, sorry.
Oh, dear. Okay, can I go to the next one?
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break and we're going to flip the tape. Just kidding. That's very Gen
that's where we're
X.
going to the B side.
All right, after these messages, we'll be right back. And just like that, we are back.
Magic.
All right, guys, number 13. Oh, I don't know if this is really Gen X, but I guess. Romeo and Juliet, the perfect moody soundtrack to sob to as you watch Leonardo and Claire die for each other.
How about the fact that they actually made a movie like that?
Yeah.
It was like
Did
a
they have
hip-hop version of Romeo and Juliet?
Was Romeo and Juliet the one where they had like the Cardinals like on it, like that soundtrack?
The Cardigans?
Cardigans.
Yeah, the Cardinals. I'm like,
I
okay.
think so.
I can't not say something right now. I can't not say something.
I knew it sounded wrong. I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not Cardinals.
The Cardigans.
threw me off right
The
there.
Love Fool song.
It was like, love me, say that you love
But
me.
Was that on that?
I don't think-
Don't look so judgy.
I don't think it was though.
No, that's what I was-
that came out after that movie.
I was gonna say, I
Okay.
think that was from another movie
They had
altogether.
that like "I Would Die for You" song on that soundtrack.
I feel like the Cardigans were on that soundtrack. I'm probably wrong because I know
They
nothing
might
about
have
music.
been with a different like song. I don't think Love Fool was on that soundtrack.
No. Love Fool, it's right there.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Ha!
Whoa.
Oh my god, I was right about a music thing.
Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right
Joking.
one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Love Fool's on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was more like
Ooh.
hip hop and stuff. That was a weird
No.
movie.
It was just like a modern day version of it.
No, I know. It's just crazy
think-
that they actually made that.
I'm pretty sure there's a pretty big garbage song on that.
Why wouldn't they
On
have
the
made
soundtrack.
it? It was right after it was right after
Butthole
Titanic.
Surfers are on it.
It was right
Ooh.
after Titanic and Leonardo DiCaprio was like God.
Oh yeah, Radiohead's on there. Number One Crush by Garbage.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Everclear.
I knew Love Fool was on there. Okay, I might have got the name Cardinals wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to see
I
what
know
else is
that.
on here. Yeah, Kylie. Oh, never mind. That's Kim something. Desiree.
Yeah. Baz
Hmm.
Luhrmann knew how to pick a soundtrack.
That's right. I forgot it was Baz Luhrmann. Yeah.
That movie was so popular. I had the soundtrack, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you forget like Leonardo DiCaprio. You forget he's been like such a huge star for like
No,
20
he was
years,
giant.
like,
No,
yeah.
like 30 years. He was giant.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I mean,
Yeah,
he's
it's
like
30 years now.
yeah, because he's
That's
like
true, yeah.
55 or
That's
something.
true.
now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, it's like he's had a hell of a career. Like he's a
Yeah.
Can't forget his time on Growing Pains.
No, but it
Where it all
was that
started.
it was that whole era of like Titanic, Romeo and Juliet,
Basketball Diaries.
Basketball
Yeah.
Diaries. Like he did a whole
Remember he did
bunch
that one
of
The
movies.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
know.
kind of a bit of a flop, I think.
Yeah,
but
because Basketball Diaries.
Catch Me If You Can was a great movie with him and Tom Hanks.
That was when he was a bit older, but like
Yeah.
Basketball Diaries, I liked.
I never saw that one.
My sister loved it. She loved Leonardo DiCaprio, so I remember watching it once.
yeah, I don't know if I ever saw that one. Yeah.
But yeah, there was like a couple of years where he was just like, I
Yeah,
mean,
all those,
why
like,
not?
I'm talking about like the basketball there. It was like gritty, like 90s. The best was one of my favorites was Kids.
Oh, that was a great
That was
movie.
a
Yeah.
great movie.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're talking about music.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know.
Number 14.
Number 14.
Pulp Fiction. In Quentin Tarantino's 1994 film, the music is as much of a character as John Travolta. I've never seen that movie.
Really? Oh,
What?
it's good.
It's such a good
I
movie.
feel like it's too artsy for me.
No.
No, I don't.
What do you mean?
I would say Quentin Tarantino is super artsy, to be honest.
Yeah,
But like John Travolta's annoying in it. I don't like John Travolta.
he's great in that. Him and
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson's great in that movie
John
too.
Travolta irritates me.
Okay, I can see that.
Like he's annoying.
But he's only like in a small part
And
of
this
it.
was like his
Oh.
big comeback.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, but hopefully,
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw that was in like a motel room with my parents and my
that's weird.
dad's buddy because we all met up to help my sister move into university.
Oh man.
Did that also have that really annoying blonde girl in it?
Patricia Arquette.
Oh yeah.
No, what was the main girl?
Uma
Uma
Thurman.
Yeah,
Thurman.
not my thing.
She has dark hair in this movie.
Yeah,
Okay, but like
the
she's
great
blonde
scene where she gets
normally.
the injection right in her chest and her
Yeah.
heart.
Whatever happened
The
to her?
the adrenaline
was she
shot?
married to
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
She
Like
was,
what
yeah.
happened to her?
They had a kid
Yeah,
and then they got divorced.
and her kid's now one of the stars on Stranger Things.
yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff too.
Oh,
Nepo babies to the rescue.
Nepo baby. Oh, so apparently, okay, side note on the Nepo baby, but apparently, anybody heard about that new show, The Pit, with Noah Wyle? It's supposed to be like the
Apparently
modern
it's
day.
really good, yeah.
So it's really, 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 really good. But one of the main characters in it, and nobody knew, so everybody's just kind of like, Nepo, like, because she, like, nobody knew who it was, and they all just figured out one of the main characters in it is the daughter of Bryan Cranston and his wife, and nobody knew. Like,
Oh,
it was
really?
like this, like, she never advertised it, never said it. So they're
that's
like,
not really,
no, I know. My point is that's like the opposite of Nepo. Because
Yeah,
normally
yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
like, oh, my, but yeah, now everybody knows. And of course, now it's like she's this big deal because
Oh,
everybody's
that's
like,
cool.
nobody
Well,
knew.
her dad's in the she's got the talent of her old man.
Well,
and,
now,
and his wife is not an actress, is
I don't
she?
know.
I don't know.
But now that you know that, you look at her and you're like, oh, yeah, you're his
You
daughter.
can see it.
The
Yeah.
bald
Yeah.
head and the hat.
No, I want to watch.
That'll do it.
I want to watch that show really badly, but it's only one season and 13 episodes.
Apparently it's really good though. I keep hearing
Second
that's amazing.
season. So the whole, I haven't seen it before and I've heard because I don't think you've heard of it. It's like 13 episodes, but it's all over the course of 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
But it's like
This is the
every
Kiefer Sutherland movie.
Oh,
show?
24?
every medical professional has said that this is literally the most like real life ER.
Yeah.
I can't think of what I'm
Really?
trying to say.
Yeah.
It's
No,
more
apparently it's like
realistic.
super realistic. Yeah.
More than Dr. Giggles.
I love that. I used to have that poster.
But wait, hold on. Season 2 apparently takes part over 4th of July weekend, which you know crazy shit happens.
Oh, yeah.
in.
No, apparently
Anyway.
it's super good. The Pit. Yeah, I had to check it out.
Yeah.
So fun
It's-
fact too, I just read today was Noah Wyle. So Noah Wiley's in it. Michael Crichton, who did ER, he died, but his wife and his estate sued the producers of The Pit, trying to say that they're trying to like copy his ER.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
whatever.
seems kind of. There's been a ton of doctor shows
Yeah.
before ER and after
I
ER.
think it's because Noah Wiley's in it, and it's
Yeah.
like ER. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. But that was
Okay.
just a fun fact I learned. See, I do know stuff.
Yeah, I had no idea, but apparently it's supposed to be really, really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
you guys
wanna
have
watch
watched it.
it.
Let us know in the comments. We need to check out The Pit.
I'm waiting. My dad was talking about it. And I'm like, I know, but I need more than I need. I hate having like one season to watch because I want to watch the next one.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, last one.
Oh, this is it. The last soundtrack.
It is. Okay, number 15, Purple Rain. It was 1984, and Prince ruled.
Oh,
Enough
that's
said.
That's a big soundtrack right there.
Is that the
yeah, I
only
know.
song on it that's like known?
Well, I think it's a lot of Prince songs, like "Let's Go Crazy," "Purple
yeah.
Rain."
Let's look up what is exactly on that
Purple
soundtrack.
Rain. Can I tell a quick story of what Purple Rain makes me think of every time I hear it?
Sure.
So-
Purple Rain?
No. So Purple Rain, every time I hear this song, way back in the day, like early 20s, I had a friend and, you know, she enjoyed her gardening.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
I
that's
see.
what you say now, so like you don't get blocked on TikTok.
Left-handed
Gotcha.
cigarette.
Gardening.
The devil's lettuce.
So
Oh,
she
no.
she loved her gardening, and every time she would go gardening, and we'd always go in her car and she would do it. Honestly, I never did because I mean, okay, whatever. But anyway, she was the hardcore gardener, and she would play this song. Every time I hear this song, I think of sitting in her shitbox car while she's like gardening.
wow! I thought you were gonna say karaoke.
No, is that
No?
did we do it in karaoke?
No, we didn't. But there's this one guy who was totally awesome at singing "Purple Rain" at karaoke.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just, he looked like he wasn't gonna be much of a singer, but he came out there and he belted it out.
Is
like
it all-
he owned it.
Is that all Prince songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
that's lame.
Let's Go Crazy. I Would Die for You. Purple Rain. What Does Cry. Those are probably the biggest
When Doves
ones
Cry.
on here. But
Yeah.
the beautiful ones, Darling Nikki. I Take Me With You. Computer Blue. And Baby I'm a Star.
Have you guys
Well,
seen?
there's four big songs right there.
Have
Yeah.
you guys
Those
seen the
first four.
movie?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen parts of it.
Like,
Yeah.
what
I don't
is
think I've seen the whole
it? Is
thing.
it like a movie about him?
Yeah, he's playing himself basically. He's just trying to become a.
Oh.
He wants to be a musician.
Did he die?
Yeah.
He did, yeah. Sadly, yeah. A couple years
He
ago.
was a weird little fellow, but
He
talented.
was
He's
oh,
super
God,
talented.
he's super talented. You watch some of the videos of him like yeah.
Didn't he marry?
His Super Bowl halftime show is one of the best.
Didn't
Yeah.
he marry a Canadian girl?
He did, yeah.
lived
He
on
used
the
to
bridle
live.
path.
He used to live up near Drake on the
Yeah.
Bridle Path, which is
Yeah.
a really rich area in Toronto. Yeah.
Can you Google how tall he is? Because I feel like he was a slight man.
He's a small fella.
Yeah, apparently a lot of the stories about him were like true, like him being a baller.
Yeah.
What do you mean a baller?
Could play basketball really well.
Oh, I didn't know if you meant like go to the club and like.
No.
It's like baller.
Yeah.
Is that what they call them, ballers?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do. There's a hilarious clip on the Dave Chappelle show where it was like Charlie Murphy talking about the one time he was like, hanging out with Prince and then went back to his place to play basketball. And it seems like it's just a hilarious story, but it's based on real events. So he's a really good basketball player.
Prince was 5'3".
He was teeny tiny.
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
Aww.
Or if you want to watch he comes out when they're doing a cover of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I'm not sure what it's for.
George Harrison's tribute.
Is that what it was for? And he comes out and just kills it on the guitar
because
solo.
there's Jeff Lynne there, George Harrison's son there, all these guys.
He's
Tom Petty.
He's extremely talented. But I had another question to ask about him, and now I forget.
I really want to go see Paisley Park, his like studio home stuff like that. You can do like tours of it now. It's like the Graceland. I think that'd be really cool to go see.
Did he die unfortunately from drugs?
Yes, sadly, yeah.
Like illegal ones or prescription ones?
I think it was prescription stuff.
Not that it makes it any better, but
no, I'm pretty sure it's prescription stuff. I think, no.
So tragic.
Just a waste. Yeah.
How old was he?
I want to say
Google.
like just under 50, but
he was 57.
Holy shit!
2016.
2016. Okay.
50. You just said he was like not even 50.
Well, I was wrong.
He looked good.
1958.
Yeah.
And sorry, when was it? 2018?
2016.
Oh, 16. Oh, okay. Well, that was really sad.
Yeah, no, it was super sad. I think that was one of those a lot of people didn't really realize.
It said 6 days before his death, he was treated for drug overdose.
He was treated for dehydration and walking pneumonia.
It's like those people like Matthew Perry or like Brittany Murphy. Like they just whether it's intentional or not. I mean, clearly it doesn't seem to be like it's intentional, but it just
it's sad. You realize somebody get hooked on these like what they think are like over the counter stuff, but it comes from a doctor or whatever. Look at Tom Petty, the same thing. Like
he died.
Yeah.
When?
Oh, geez, I don't know what year that was. Like it's within the last
10 last 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's sad. Shit's messed up. This stuff. It's sad, but no, Prince. Yeah, man, he's got so many good songs and stuff like that. But
so many. And Purple Rain, great soundtrack.
Oh, Purple. Yeah. Like, I haven't seen it in years, but it's I just love that scene when he comes in chasing down his father. There's a little spin. Come out, you mother.
Well, because
he's so angry. It's so little. It's
so mad.
You know what? The one thing I took away from this podcast.
There's a lot of movies you need to see.
That, and it reminded me how much I dislike Tom Cruise.
Oh. Whoa, geez. Sorry, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
But what about
Are you really sorry for Tom Cruise? Because he's a crazy, I'm just going to say it, sorry to offend anybody, but he's a crazy Scientologist cult leader.
I'm not really so sorry for Tom Cruise. I'm more curious in like what your first soundtrack you bought was.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to ask me that.
Yeah, so I can't give it a left field of that one.
I don't probably Romeo and Juliet. I don't know. I wasn't a big music person, so like I would just like a song.
Okay.
But probably Romeo and Juliet or Titanic or I don't know.
I don't know which my first one was. I don't know, but I had a ton of them. I remember the one my mom always wanted me to play on my CD player, but she always wanted me to play the Forrest Gump soundtrack.
That was a huge soundtrack. I'm surprised that's not on this list.
That was a double CD too.
I had that.
My parents did that one.
Because it was all our parents' type of music.
Yeah.
I had that. I had the Jerky Boy soundtrack.
Oh,
I
man.
had the Pulp Fiction soundtrack. I had I had
a ton.
But you were one of those weird Columbia House kids that you probably still owe them $800.
Probably had the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack.
But they went
That
out
was
of
a great one
business.
too. Peter Pumpkinhead.
Which one was yours, Eric? I feel like you're waiting for somebody to ask you.
So my first one was the Stand By. I had a tape for Stand By Me. That movie.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a good soundtrack, I thought, back then.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know what else was on it, but yeah.
And then I had the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Why are you embarrassed? What was on
Is
there?
that Kiss from a Rose?
I had Seal on it.
I had Space Jam. I had Space Jam soundtrack.
That's cool. I like the U2 song on that one. The Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me song.
Oh yeah. I remember that was a big one too.
So
yeah.
Seal was just the icing on the cake.
But wait, what was on the Space Jam one? I had that. There was a popular shit on that one.
Was that I Believe I Could Fly?
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe I don't like him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to talk about who sang that
Damn
one?
it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Why are all these good songs made by really bad people?
Oh, I know. There's so many songs nowadays. Like, oh man, I still love that song, but
Yeah.
Ugh. it just feels morally wrong to like it.
I can't listen to Ignition anymore. It kills me.
I know.
Fresh out the kitchen.
I know, it's such a catchy tune.
Where does the money for that go now?
Hopefully something good.
Hopefully to like people who are victimized.
Hopefully, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Stupid legal bills. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywho, okay, well, you can't be happy without having somebody just remind you of bad people.
You can't have the salty without the sweet, or vice versa.
Whoa, I like that.
It's like jazz.
But comment below and let us know what your favorite movie soundtrack is.
Oh, I know there's probably tons that we missed, and that was just 15, not necessarily in any particular order.
Obviously, we missed a ton of them, but let us know what your favorite one is, or like what Eric asked, what your first one you bought was.
Yeah,
let us know.
Let's know in the comments.
But that's it for today's podcast. We thank you so very much for joining us, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Lost that love.
I thought you were singing Purple Rain.
Purple rain.
Purple rain. Okay, we're going to cut now. Bye.
Bye, everyone.